Hello everyone, I'm Nick Murphy, and today I'll be bringing you another high-level cast. It will be yet another high-level TVZ. Up here in the top right-hand corner of Cloud Kingdom, we have the red Zerg player, MillLalush. It's the same team as Stefano. Just a random fact, sorry. Probably like the most irrelevant thing ever, but his opponent down here in the bottom left, the yellow Terran player, Mr. EmpireHappy. Beautiful. So, how about that MLG? Just finished watching MLG. If you haven't seen it, don't worry, I won't spoil it. But it was really exciting. The finals were really good. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was exciting, but it wasn't really. Some people will probably harp on it for a certain reason that I won't mention because it will spoil it. So. Anyways, never mind. I might tell you if you ask or whatever in the comments, but whatever. So far, standard builds. The Zerg player deciding not to drone scout right now. Not quite. Maybe he'll drone scout with this one single drone. Nope. Okay. And I think he's not going to drone scout at all. I think if he drone scouts now, then the Terran player can indeed. Will indeed get the standard supply depot wall there before the drone gets to the base. So this one's just going to go for the 15 hatch, and he's not going to end up walling. Terran player going for a really standard barracks. I guess he might go into one rack expand because there is no gas yet. And I personally like to drone scout, but ZVT's my worst matchup, so it might not be the best because I actually rarely see drone scouts nowadays. You also see in high levels command center first becoming more and more common versus Zerg because it is pretty easy to hold. Actually, it's fairly safe. The only thing that could possibly beat it is a really early pool, and I don't know. And it's not like a guaranteed win either. I don't think. I've thought about it, and I don't know. I think it could be possible. I mean, you just have to see it coming, and the SCV saw it, so saw over there, so he would have gotten there by the time like lings are coming down or whatever, and he could have canceled the CC and built a full wall, and then came and repaired it with these people, SCVs. So I don't think CC first is as risky as I used to say it is, as long as you do get the scout off. If you get like, I don't know, it's just you'll have to be able to wall in time, and it's pretty difficult to do that sometimes. I don't know. I have to study it further. Sorry for rambling. Not too much interesting going on in the game anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just a standard CC one racks expand for the Terran player. Now he's going into a factory. He did the double gas after the expansion. Going into a factory, maybe going to see, yep, reactor going down there. So we're going to see a reactor hellion play. A bit delayed because he got the command center before that, so it's going to be a good minute delayed, or 45 seconds or so. But his economy is much better than it would have been if he just went reactor hellion expand. Which is almost, wait, let's see, is this a... Yeah, range 5 queens. Yeah, reactor hellion expand is not really that good because the queens can shoo it off, and spending the tech and the money into hellions that early is kind of not even worth it anymore. I mean, you may as well get the early expansion and then use the hellions to go and do some containing a little bit. And the Zerg player may or may not have an expo by then, but it's fairly unlikely because it's kind of hard to take a third against hellions, regardless of how late they are, you know. Let's see, hellions, 2 hellions on the way, another 2 being produced there. Going to be following them, and the drone count's looking very, very nice for Mr. Zerg player. A whole bunch on the way still. 40 drones, 43 drones to 28 SCVs. And the Zerg is only on 2 base, but we'll see the Terran. 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 We'll see kind of fall behind in terms of eco right here. The Zerg player is in quite a decent position, I think. He did get to spread that creep as well because of the delayed hellions. Getting a double Evo chamber, not only for a wall but also for those early upgrades. Actually not getting lair yet, that's kind of a strange decision, I think. That's a lot of drones. 50 something drones and he only has 2 bases. He's a bit oversaturated. That's kind of a bummer. Alright, double upgrades going down now. Probably going to get the speed and then the lair, or the lair and then the speed with this 100 gas here. He gets the oh wait, he already had the speed, sorry. Now yeah, he gets the lair. This is a really good way to play. He's adding these roaches too. I guess he's just going to make a couple roaches to shoo away the hellions and take himself a third base. What happened? Oh, there. That hellion. Yeah, Zerg player's still way ahead in drones right now. SCV count's looking a little bad. He slipped up a little bit there. He keeps missing some of those SCVs. Double engineering bay just about finished. Gonna get double upgrades. Yep, right away. 7 more drones on the way, and still no third base on the way. This is kind of weird because those drones aren't going to be very much help. But he will be. Yeah, he is taking a base now. So that base probably could have been quite a bit earlier. It would have been a lot more effective if it was earlier. He's gonna have to produce a couple more roaches. That was a nice transfuse there. The roaches will last a whole lot longer versus those hellions. 3 more roaches. There's 3 more roaches somewhere, but where do they go? They're way over there, and he might actually get a kill on that. Force a cancel, maybe. No, not quite. Is that enough hellions to kill that? Not with the links. There we go. Just pick us around, pick off another hellion, and 3 roaches versus 5 hellions. It means bad news bears for the hellions. Definitely not enough. 10 minutes and the third is about halfway finished. It probably could have gone down quite a bit earlier, in my opinion. I guess he just wanted enough drones to be able to saturate the 3 bases before actually taking the 3 bases. But now the hellions are no threat, and he doesn't really have much of a other ground army either. He is now getting his 2 bases fully saturated with those SCVs, which is good, or optimally saturated, whatever. He has a couple more than needed, but a 3rd command center on the way. He's going to continue the SCV production, I think. Maybe not. Okay, well, he should. He should probably get to like 60 or 65 SCVs or something like that. And will he? Oh, he just gets the raise. 1 marine, 1 marine in the bunker. He's going to have 2 marines in the bunker, and now the repair goes down. And the Zerglings should probably back off. The damage has been done. The SCVs have pulled. You're not going to break through that. Here comes a big attack here. A couple Marauders, a bunch of Hellions, Marines, and they're getting into a really good spot here. And killing tons of Lings, but that's a good surround. These units here, they're in a really, really good spot. Like, I don't know. They're going to kill a ton of drones and might even take out the base if... runs out of units here. He is bringing some balloons over, but yes, he will definitely be able to take out that base. He has almost no lings, no units at all actually. Okay, he is gonna take that, and he has to take a new base soon because then it's two Zerg bases to 3 Terran bases, and that's not good, obviously. Bases are not quite as important versus Terran as they are versus Protoss, but they're still really, really important. Yeah. Versus Protoss, you really, really, really need to be 1 base ahead, but versus Terran, it's okay to be on equal bases for a little bit, but we're not on equal bases, so we're on 1 base behind here. 50, and the worker counts are even, which will benefit the Terran. 4 infestors out with the fungal available. He got the energy upgrade first, and he did use 1 fungal, and I guess he killed the remainder of that. There is 1 marauder in there though, and that might do some damage. He's going to drop it out here, heal it up, go back home, and do some stuff. Macro hatchery going down there. Yeah, that's a second macro hatchery, but he needs it because he lost this this production here, and he's gonna retake it. Still behind in workers though, and that means it's just his advantage is just gonna spiral out of control. Let's see how this engagement goes. He fungles the tanks, which is not the greatest idea, but I guess there wasn't many Marines to fungal in the first place anyway. This base will go down, and that will put the Zerg back on 2 bases to the Terran's 3. He hasn't, and it's a planetary in the. It's also a planetary, so that makes it even harder to take down. Planetaries are really good when you're ahead, because if the Zerg player's ahead, they can just bombard your planetary with banelings or something like that, and then force an all-in, which they will be expecting and be prepared for. But when you're ahead, planetaries are a really good idea, for sure, because you really don't need that extra mules. He has a 10 worker lead. He's going to go in for another attack. This is actually not the biggest army of all time, but if controlled properly, the armies, the Zerg would win right now, but he's still got that eco lead going for him. This is actually, I think this is kind of a weird time to attack for the Terran. Like, I'm not sure why the Terran's attacking right now. It's kind of weird. And he kills his own siege tank there, and that was a big fungal there, and another huge fungal. He unsieges the tank. He's going in, and the Terran. It probably wasn't really the best idea to attack, but looks like he's getting the job done anyway. Oh, huge fungal there. Another fungal, gonna kill all those Marines, almost all of them. Or actually, there's a lot of medevacs, so it didn't really kill any. But still, very nice. And is he gonna target? Oh no. And there's the Terran losing all his army, but a huge army already ready back at home. This is a weird kind of creep spread. It kind of just looks like a elephant trunk, I guess. Sure, an elephant trunk. His base taken out a while ago. Just Terran making sure he's not retaking that base. Healing up those Marines slowly but surely. All 2-2. And what's the Zerg? The Zerg is on 2-2 as well, I think. But like just a few hits left on that base there, and it's like he has almost no health left. He could just kill it and leave, and then he'd be way ahead. Still 2 bases to 4 bases now. 2 base Zerg to 4 base Terran. This game was over a long time ago, in my opinion. I think, unless the fungals are absolutely huge. This army is pretty good, but you've got to remember the Terran has another army sitting at home already, and it's just building up. And it's bio army too. It's I don't know. And looks like a Manor Mule. He knows he's won, so he's just gonna pull out the mule. And he's pulling the drones, gonna attack right here. He's really far behind right now. 45 drones, 62 SCVs, 2 bases to 6, adding the 2 bases over here, 1 base here, 1 base here. A little bit, there's creep coming down the map, but that just doesn't matter at this point. These infestors just chilling, burrowed over there. My god, the Zerg is staying in this, but there's almost no chance. He's gonna try and go and attack, and he's like, oh look, a planetary, and then another planetary, and then there's this over here, and this over here, probably gonna both turn into planetaries. The Terran is just ridiculously far ahead now, and the Zerg GG's leaves the game. Very well played by the Terran player there. He was able to deny this third, and then deny this additional third, and then this third. And the Zerg player just took too long to get the third up, I feel, and he didn't barely even get creep there before the Terran was already attacking with his good 2 base economy. He really should have got the third up quite a bit faster, in my opinion. So anyways, this has been another high-level cast by Nick Murphy. If you have any questions about the cast, or about Starcraft 2 strategy, leave a comment in the comment section below and it'll be answered in the next video. If you want free coaching, email me at nickyboy909@hotmail.com. I'll coach your Zerg players because that's my best race. But if you're a different player, I can coach you only if you're lower level though. Don't not if you're like Diamond or Master or something, because then I won't be really much help if you're Protoss or Terran. Only if you're Zerg. Yeah, email me at nickyboy909@hotmail.com. I play on NA, so if you have an NA account, good for you. If you don't, that's too bad. I'm sorry. This has been our high level cast. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Nick Murphy. Bye bye.